This is the book of Jude, verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. To the only wise power, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever, so be it. Giving all praises, all honor, all glory to the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Chodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who watch over our souls. Shalom to the Yakim who write that are sincere and serious to doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Chodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2. To you all, stay strong, stay mighty. Yeah, I'm the brother, the disciple Koshab and Yamin from the branch here in Great Millstone, Barbados. Just make sure this still recording. Alright, because this phone display the food. But this brother here, Ra'ai La Yasha'Allah Yahweh Shai is coming back. He's getting a lot of he's been a lot of information. You see? So this is the latest that he brought out here. And I can read it. It's about your queen. Yeah, this is about your queen. How she really feels about her own race. You see? I brought this up a while ago, but I just had a talk with my friend who works in a fertility clinic, and she brought this topic up. She mentioned that every black lesbian couple, which that is an abomination, Leviticus 20, verse 13, Romans 1, verse 26 on down. If I can get that, I can get that. Romans 1, verse 26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women they change the natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, breaking that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. So you got lesbians and you got bullies, women, men or men. So continuing here, she mentioned that every quote-unquote black lesbian, but you read it normal, right? She mentioned that every black lesbian couple who's come in lately, over 100 women, she says, have specifically asked for white sperm. This is in a disappointment, but yeah, talk to me. Why you came about here? It's a lot of minute. Alright, so like I was saying, you know, it ain't a disappointment, but it is Scripture says, marvel not, you know, if she trespass against thee, right? So to see that all women prefer white sperm, which there's no such thing as white sperm, but we all know what we're talking about. Like I said, you can read it verbatim. So they prefer to have a child for an Edomite than for their own race, right? And these are, as you see here, black lesbian couple. right? So these two, quote unquote, these are two daughters of Zion, right? Supposed to be the blessed women out of all the women in the world, right? And they're supposed to be the most powerful men, right? Make sure the men of the 12 tribes, but they don't even want that. You know, upon this side, you know, they prefer the other nations. And the top nation is Esau, Edom. Right? So let me continue here, man. It says she mentioned in one rather disturbing case, the couple made a comment specifically on how they wanted a baby as light as possible and didn't want a child with features like ours. So they really hate that's a disgrace, you know? That's a disgrace. It shows how much they really hate themselves, and how they really hate their own race, their own people. They don't want a baby with features like ours. But the scripture says in the book of Job, they that are younger than I, right?
Every day I'm hustling.
Wait a minute, so I can't pause this here. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Right. I was just only trying to get through them just now, but I ain't looking at get it this evening or tomorrow. So I can call back. I can call back to see if I can get it tomorrow or nah, I ain't looking, so yeah. Yeah, I can see. Alright. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so lucky, man. Forgive me for that. So like I was saying, huh? They don't want a baby. They want a baby as light as possible, but don't you know that's a curse? You know what did Aaron say? What did Aaron say? Let me see if it's funny here, right? So look like Edomite is a curse, big man, right? Yeah, man. So it just goes to show how much they really hate themselves and how they really hate their own people, right? So like him, I'm trying to find this preset. I think it's in numbers and all. Yeah, okay. Numbers chapter 12. Numbers 12. Let me go to. Then you can get the context. But this is when Miriam, she went shut she down out. So they what the Lord did to her. Numbers 12 and verse 9. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed, which is Miriam and Aaron, right? And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us. So to look like an Edomite is an actual sin, big man. You know what I mean? It's a disgrace. That's why brothers that look like Edomites, or daughter or women that look like Edomites, but their line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Lord's going to beautify them. Remember, when he comes, he's going to change our bodies, man. You see? It says, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb. You ever see somebody when they're bleaching the skin, how does it look? They don't look right. The skin is look pale, it's look dry up. They mean they don't look right, big man. But these hundreds of women, over 100 women, they specifically want a child that doesn't have their features. So you hate yourself, big man. Here you're supposed to be the mother of all nations. You can imagine that? You're the mother of all nations. But you don't want a child that look like you. You're a disgrace, big man. Right? You know the scripture says, how does it go? Nations will come from you. I forget how it goes, man. But anyhow, continue here. She said it's the same with mixed race lesbian couples. There isn't even a thought of using a black donor. And in most cases, it's the black woman insisting on or requesting a Caucasian donor. Yo, boy, this is race, boy, you can't. In most cases, it's the black woman insisting on or requesting a Caucasian donor. In one case, the black woman specified Caucasian over even Hispanic, because they are black Hispanics, and she didn't want the chance of having a dark baby. Yo, boy. Woo. This is a disgrace, boy. But you got men. I know, see why women was happy when Kevin Samuels died, man. Huh? Women love putting on men in child support. Remember I did a video a while back. These group of women were happy, and they love to call the police on quote unquote black men. That reminds me of a precept, boy. Whoa, boy. But this is your queen, boy. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which shall not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. And you had the other day a woman, she murdered her I think it was a daughter, and then ate her, B. Is that? Let me make sure this still recording. Alright, so yeah, boy, they don't want the chance of having a dark baby. You trying to escape the curses too, right? You trying to escape the curses, right? Deuteronomy 28 and verse. So you thinking by mixing with other races that, you know, you're not gonna have such a hard life, or your children ain't gonna have such a hard life like you had or your grandparents had, right? But we were so full of faith, big man. In fact, hold on a minute. Verse 45. Deuteronomy 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee. So they're gonna follow you, big man. I don't care how you look. You can fit right in this category, man. And overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Destroy how mentally, man? Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Is right? So don't care where you go, be. The curses will follow you. Don't care how you look. If you're from the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, these curses will follow you. right? Even had a while back Tyra Banks. She bleached her skin so that she could fit in, right? Not a preset, man. You want to fit in. You want your children to fit in. You can't fit into this man's society, big man. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. You hear this? You hear the most. What did King Solomon say, man? Hey, let me get that there, man. This is King Solomon. Let me see what he say here, man. Song of Solomon 1 verse 5. I am black, but comely. What the word comely means? Beautiful, big man. But you got you degenerates up there. You black women. That's what you are. You really are black. Means void of light, dark, evil, wicked. And it's being shown right here in this comment here that you leave, that this social worker at this fertility clinic is bringing up. So King Solomon said, I am black but comely, beautiful, man. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Huh? So King Solomon said he was beautiful, man. Huh? Exodus 11 says what? The daughters of Zion are more beautiful than the Hamite women. I forget how it goes, man. They are more lively, right? Who it was? It was Moses. If not Moses, I think it was Abraham, whose wife was fair, meaning beautiful, man. But you retarded women, you don't want a children from your own race. You want a child from, especially an Edomite, big man. Whoa, but I ain't done here, man. I got more here. She said it's the same with mixed race lesbian couples. There isn't even the thought of using a black donor, and in most cases it's the black woman. In most cases, boy, your queen is the black woman, right? Insisting on or requesting a Caucasian donor. Don't you know that having blue eyes is a deficiency? Oh, but he looks so sweet in them blue eyes. That's a deficiency, though. Even the blonde hair, right, is a leprosy of the scalp, big man. But you don't want a child from your own race. You want a child from, especially an Edomite. She said she said she's so frustrated with this that when she has black lesbians come in, she will specifically place them with a different nurse or counselor because she's on the edge of spazzing on them, and rightfully so. At least she right mind, whoever this woman is. I'm going to internet like I was spazzing. Really get merging here, man. But she's on the edge of spazzing on them. Yeah, cursing them out, big man. I first noticed this being a thing because it came up in the Brittany Griner / Glory Johnson case that Brittany damn near ordered Glory to get a white donor in hopes of having a baby with blue eyes and good hair. But if you didn't see this here just now, having blue eyes is a deficiency. Man, look, man. This is a disgrace, boy. Come on, man. Oh, sorry. Let me get this preset here, boy. Leviticus chapter 13. Let me see what 29 says here. If a man or a woman, Leviticus 13, verse 29. If a man or a woman having a plague upon the head or the beard, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, so it gone to the root, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scald, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. So for you women that like the blonde hair, and you don't want your child to have your genes, you want her to have the genes of an inferior race, especially the Edomites, because they got blue eyes and good hair. They don't have good hair because I just read to you, it is a leprosy upon the head. Yellow thin hair, blonde hair, right? And blue eyes is a deficiency, big man. Hosea 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, big man. And we seeing it in right here. Where does this come from? And why is it seemingly so prevalent among black lesbians? Because they hate themselves. You see, we have been taught by our oppressors, right? God is white, the angels white, right? They are white, the saints are white, right? We were swinging upon trees in Africa, right? We needed to be civilized. All the magazines, the Hollywood magazines, you got all these commercials. Maybe it's Maybelline, right? Showing you the women walking and they got the hair bouncing and it's shining on the commercial, and you women sitting about, oh Lord, I would love my hair to be like that. I want my daughter, I beg you, white man, my daughter hair be like that. My son here to be like that. He have blue eyes and he masculine. The most sexiest man alive, or the most handsome man alive in these magazines. I want my son to be like that. You've been sold a lie. You've been sold a lie. The scripture says they are the basis of men. That's Daniel 4:17. The basis of men. They that are younger than I have me in derision. That's Job. I saw on the internet here, no boy. I would look at that word younger, but you know that word younger means insignificant, big man. Job chapter 30 verse 1. I want to figure out right in my Bible. Wait a minute, man. I want to figure out right in my Bible. Job chapter 30 verse 1. But no, they that are younger than I. Now we all know that Esau came up first. So that word younger doesn't mean in age. You see? That's why I say you gotta look at the Hebrew and the Greek. But you have some reprobates up there. You don't need to go into the Hebrew. But let's explain the scripture then. Right. But no, they that are younger than I have me in derision. And it says here, I got it right in here, below us, insignificant, man. You see? They are nothing, be. We are the blessed people in the earth. Wait a minute, man. Deuteronomy 7. Who was the book of Deuteronomy reading to? You 12 tribes. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. But you got this fucking these quote unquote black women, these queens requesting Edomite sperm. Rather than their own race. They don't want to see the race flourish. So this Black Lives Matter movement, that was a big scam. The leader rob money and then shift. George Floyd. Trayvon Martin. It's a waste of time. Your black women do not love you. I reading it to you, B. Next one here. In fact, wait a minute. Job 30 verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Job didn't even want his animals around them, B. They will bull the animals. They will molest the animals, big man. They will bull the dogs. Confuse the dogs, B. But I want my child to have like hair and good eyes. I have seen this happen firsthand. I have a friend that's light skinned, light eyes. Her wife is a light brown African. And yes, they have a son with very mixed skin. Now, there's no such thing as mixed. Numbers chapter 1. Let me prove that. Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, their lineages according to the house of their fathers. Big man, make sure this still recording. 23 minutes was Salakia, but believe spirit. So let me continue here. And yes, they have a son with very mixed skin. So if this friend says light skin and the wife is a light brown African, so let me assume this man is an Edomite and she's an Israelite. Let me continue. And yes, they have a son with very mixed skin, green eyes, and recoil suave hair. It's very obvious that they chose. Oh, so this is a sperm child. Okay. It's very obvious that they chose a non. Oh, sorry, Salakia. So these is two lesbians here. And they went and got. Wow, okay. And yes, they have a son with very mixed skin, green eyes, and recoil suave hair. It's very obvious that they chose a non-black for their child's father. The son is about 10 now, and I still can't believe that they did that. I forget that commercial where they making babies in a lab now. I forget that commercial, boy. What's the name of the anyhow? And to add to it, one day she posted a Facebook rant about Supercuts or one of them other shops. She and her son walked in. He was wearing a cap, and the barber said, "We don't cut black hair." I don't know if she was more upset by the barber being obviously racist towards them, or the fact that the barber had the audacity to assume that her mixed son had black hair. And I chose the latter because she made a point to say that her son had a cap on. And I just laughed because her ass needed that wake-up call. So what these two women did, I assume, whoa. Of course, let's read it again. I have seen this happen firsthand. I have a friend that's light skinned, light eyes. Her wife. So these two lesbians here. So like earlier, I was a bit excited. So these two lesbians here. Her wife is a light brown African. Two lesbians. Let me assume this one that is light skinned. Very soon she's an Edomite. Her wife is a light brown African. And yes, they have a son with a very mixed skin. Green eyes and Rico Suave hair. It's very obvious that they chose a non-black for their child's father. The son is about 10 now, and they still can't believe that they did that. Show you how long this was going on, huh? And to add to it, one day she posted a Facebook rant about Supercuts or one of them other shops, barber shop. She and her son walked in. He was wearing a cap, and the barber said, "We don't cut black hair," but that's the spirit. That was the spirit that called it out. But he ain't really, he ain't black, you see, because whoa, of the sperm donor that they chose, right? The child, although the child came out light skinned, because they chose Edomite donor, because the woman who's the wife, who's on the receiving end, was a light brown African, quote unquote. The child still came up with nappy hair. You see? We don't cut black hair. I don't know if she was more upset by the barber being obviously racist towards them, or the fact that the barber had the audacity to assume that her mixed son had black hair. And they chose the latter because she made a point to say that her son had a cap on, and they just laughed because her eyes needed that wake-up call. So these are your women. These are your women. These are your women. These are your black queens. You know, and they don't love you at all. You men. They want nothing to do with you men. They don't love the race. Right? Now that's a damn disgrace, boy. What a damn shame, boy. You're the mother of all nations, and hey, that's why it says the most dangerous place for a black man is in the mother's womb, boy. The abortion clinic is full of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American women, boy. Micah 7 verse 10, then she that is my enemy. And this article proves that these women are our enemies. They don't love you, right? They love other nations besides you. They will throw you under the bus faster than Usain Bolt can run 100 meters, big man. That's why you hear the person say, "Fuck the black woman, boy." Let me use "fuck the black woman." The Benjamite woman, the Judite woman. Whoa. And you got some new Hispanics that is same way too. But you know what? Before you forget, I want to get that precept. Take this thing and get judged. Huh? So I want to see if this year that they came back to this year. You know what, let me go here one time. See, Matthew 13 verse 24. Another parable put you forth under them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. The good seed is the children of the kingdom, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. But anyhow, but while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. He saw Edom came in. Whoa. During slavery, man, they would lick the back of all women, big man. And that's a precept too. Another man shall lie with her. Was that? Wait a minute, man, came back there. Deuteronomy 28. Thou shalt betroth a wife Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. This is when men slept, right? Me had the power to fight back. There was nobody in our hands, you see? Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. St. Matthew 13. Verse 25. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of that house, of the householder, came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then have it tares? He said unto them, An enemy have done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nah, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. So you got a whole string. Say, verse 30, let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, who's the reapers? The angels. The angels know the spirits that are in these bodies, man. Right? If they're the spirits of the Edomites, if they're the spirits of the Israelites, the Edomites, the Hamites, the Moabites, because remember, we all over the world. So the spirits know. The angels know. So St. Matthew 13 verse 30, let both grow together until the harvest. Because you got Edomites that look black too, you know. That's devil reading here. The tares in the wheat, they look the same way. They look the same. Herod. Anyhow, and in the time of harvest, ever say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. You see that? So let me end off with Micah 7 and verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So, to you elect ladies up there, if this doesn't apply to you, take it, eat it, digest it, and make sure you don't become like these people here, like these Western women here, right? Because they're going to be severely judged, boy. When I tell you severely judged, they're going to be severely judged, boy. They're going to be severely judged. So don't be like these women, you elect women up there. It's right. If the shoe fits right, if it don't, check one side. Kal halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Bahasham Kodash. Shalom.